Don't I look like my old buddy Dutch just stirring the pot? That guy, he's always stirring the pot, isn't he? Well, what's up guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and you know, I don't think I ever envisioned my channel being a goat channel. I mean, we've always had meat goats. I've always talked about meat goats on our channel, but the way things are going, the way my subscribers are watching my videos, for whatever reason, you all love content about the goats. So we're gonna keep feeding you content about the goats. Got Skip, I keep calling her Skip. I've got Lambert's bottle mixed up this morning, and I'm gonna go feed her. It's Monday morning, first day back to school for the kids. Spring break's over, so the responsibility's back on me. So I'm gonna go feed Lambert and then get a few chores done with the goats. There you are, Lambert. Here, let's come out here. Come back out here. Come on. Lambert. Come here, Lambert. Come here, Lambert. Here. Stay up here. Come on. So Lambert's fed, she got her morning bottle. We're probably gonna be weaning her off the bottle within about 2 weeks. She's down to 1 bottle a day for sure, and she's doing pretty good. Now that we've got the new creep feed pen set up, she's able to go in and eat anytime she wants. She's eating grain really well, but we're still supplementing her with the bottle. Now, so we had a problem with that round bale. You remember the goats kept getting in there, the little goats were getting in there and tearing it up. So I just got my tractor and just moved it up there. Problem solved. Now, I don't like putting the whole round bale up in that because as you can see, that's an old horse feeder. It's made for square bales, so you put a round bale up top, it doesn't fall down very well. But that round bale was mostly eaten and was kind of, you know, mostly destroyed. So I just used my tractor and lifted it up there, and now the goats are just eating it a little at a time as it comes down. Perfect. So the next thing I want to address is my little creep feeder pen. I showed this to you guys the other day. We put it together out here in the field, and the little goats love it. It works great. And after I posted that video, there were a ton of comments. A lot of people had suggestions. Some people said that pen's too small, we need to make it bigger, and I've got too many little goats going in there, need more troughs. So here's the concept though. It doesn't really have to be big because not all of them are going in there and eating all the time. I leave enough feed in there to last the kid goats several hours. So yeah, they may all flood in there at once in the beginning, but they can go in a little at a time and eat as they feel like it. But I showed this setup to you guys and showed you how easy it is to set up and put together and all that. To say you can adjust it however you like. You can do it a million different ways. Now, this is under the barn. It's not gonna get rained in and things like that. A lot of people said it needed a top and all that. So I just moved it under the barn. But I'm gonna reconfigure this thing, take it apart and use it in a different way. Still gonna be a creep feed pen set up for the baby goats, but I'm gonna make it a lot bigger pen and just show you, there's a lot more you can do with this Premier One creep setup. Really, most people, all you really need is this creeper gate, and then you can connect it to anything you want to, however you want to, and make as big a pen as you feel like you need. Move, little goat, move. So there's an entirely different way of setting it up. If you don't want to buy the panels from Premier One, all you want to buy is the gate. That's just using one 16-foot sheep and goat panel with 4x4 squares and connecting it to a fence. I use the little corkscrews to connect one panel to another there at the fence, and then just use the drop-in pins. That system, this is just brilliant right here. Let me show you something. This little system right here of just using one pin, that one pin system, that right there is brilliant. I mean, you can do this a million different ways. One thing that a lot of people suggested was that their goats, their does will get out there and just lift that up and flip it over. All you have to do is just drive a T-post. If you want to set up a couple panels like this, that right there is plenty of room for all of my goats. Could put 2 troughs in there really easy. There's so many ways you can configure this with just those little corkscrews and the drop-in pins. You can connect it anywhere, anyhow you want. I love this. I got one more thing to try to explain how to get away from those goats, because man, they'll knock you down and just try to push you over. So all throughout the year, it's important to have a good mineral program, but especially this time of year, my does are really drawing down right now. They've lost a lot of weight because they've been nursing these kids. And Premier One also sent, when they sent us the creeper gate and all that set up, they were nice enough to include a couple different mineral premixes they wanted me to test out. So one's sheep and goat ADE premix, vitamins A, D, and E, and a goat trace mineral premix. So what they do, this is pretty smart. So you can buy mineral at feed stores and stuff. This is Premier One's gold formula. So what they do, in order for you to be able to buy this stuff and they can ship it to you reasonably, is it's a premix. You get a small bag and then you just mix it with 50 pounds of stock salt. So I just went to my local feed store and just bought 50 pounds of salt, and I'm gonna mix it up and then I'll feed it to the goats a little at a time. I'll put out, you know, maybe a week's worth for them. I don't wanna put the whole thing out because they'll just waste it. They'll get dirt in it and it'll go to waste. So I'm gonna give them a little bit at a time, but I'm gonna get this mixed up real quick. One very important thing to mention, this says it contains high levels of copper. Do not feed this to your sheep. Dutch, don't buy this for your sheep, buddy, it'll kill them. Now on the sheep and goat ADE premix, it says you can mix this in with a ton of feed, or you can do it with the mineral. I'm gonna do it with the mineral because my bulk feeder over there, I don't have a ton left, and I'm feeding the goats and the 2 calves out of that, so I just want this to go specifically to my goats right now. So I'm just gonna mix it in with the salt and the mineral mixture. And yes, I have a duck in the barn. Apparently I'm blocking her exit and she's getting kind of nervous back there. Speaking of Dutch, don't I look like my old buddy Dutch just stirring the pot? That guy, he's always stirring the pot, isn't he? Nobody make fun of my fancy high dollar scoop here. This is, you can't just get this anywhere. Is that any good? Is it skip approved? Well, it's getting warm out here. I'm about to have to lose my hoodie. Spring is in the air. It's green, it's warm. I love it. I know everybody's gonna say, oh, it's still snow on the ground where I'm at. I hope where you're at, it starts warming up soon because it is gorgeous in Oklahoma. We're gonna switch the focus. I'm tired, this lens is getting old and it always keeps me out of focus when I keep it on automatic focus. I'm sorry, it's about time to upgrade cameras. But anyways, guys, be sure to check out Premier One's website. I'm telling you, if you have sheep or goats and you need a creep feed pen setup, and if nothing else, just buy that gate right there, the creep gate. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. You can configure it however you want, set it up however you want, make as big or as small a pen as you want, put as many troughs in there as you want. But it'll be a good investment, I promise you. So guys, that's all I've got for today. Oh, one more thing. I'll leave a link in the description box down below and a card up here to Premier One's website or to Premier One's YouTube channel about their mineral mixes and stuff. They're way more knowledgeable on the subject than I am. I just put mineral out for my goats. If they need minerals, I give them minerals. So I'm not an expert. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, be sure to check out Premier One. They've got a lot of awesome stuff for sheep and goats. It's not just poultry netting and hot wire fences and stuff like that. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.